All right.
We do?
Yeah, we're gonna. While they set up their stupidity.
Oh, I should. Oh, him? Yeah. So I was like, dude, I should either play the home
I need it too. Just
or
want
play
to
something like the dumbest thing ever. Like I was actually thinking about playing Gotham Odyssey.
I just like asking questions.
Fucking nice.
Oh, is it T70?
We recording?
Yeah, I gotta fix the Jorden versus Marty.
We don't call him Morty.
No,
I got respect for
Morty.
Morty?
Morty.
Death?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, he likes to think he's metal.
I don't agree with his nickname because he shaved.
I apologize. I passed the itchy face like a week ago, and I'm like, all right, itchy's gone. No more itchy.
The reason I don't grow a beard, you don't cover up rugged, natural good looks with a fucking.
Oh man, I liked it. Not gonna lie.
That
Doesn't look good on Steve, but whatever.
I mean, I'm glad somebody got it.
It bothers the shit.
I don't know, it's Marty.
You actually look like
It's just Marty.
Except
He's just Marty.
fucking tall Jewish man.
The abdominal Marty.
But he's also the biggest asshole ever. He owns
I mean, yeah, let's not.
Marty's not ass. That's the nicest guy I know.
Indiana.
Shut up, Jordan.
And or is it Illinois? Whatever. It's like it's like right on that.
I don't invite Andy to
right
anything
off
because
I-80
he'll just make fun of me and embarrass me.
Exactly, Andy. Maybe
He was
this
like,
is why.
it was like, you ever go to Ed Bevan?
Is it really why?
It was like that, but without the humor.
Instructions.
Like anyone came in,
Wait, you guys are doing a turrets match?
he was just like
of
berate
him.
them.
Oh my god, I gotta change the
I
title.
last weekend. I'm so
But
sorry.
he had like the
Idiots!
lowest prices ever because he did everything at cost.
Sorry, people, I'm running the show by myself, apparently.
I'm right here.
God, you're so loud.
Drink some more.
I have to be careful because I'm talking to two groups. I'm trying not to be a horrible monster.
There, the description for this is turrets? Because, I mean, I thought we were far past this.
Hold up.
We're not.
Lame ass turrets.
This is a family show.
Talentless.
You will clean up your
hacks.
goddamn language.
Talentless hacks playing turrets.
I don't know, man. I'm just guessing.
I don't know why they insist on being a family show. I feel like we should make this as horrible as possible.
Shut up, Steve.
Look what it did for Dave Chappelle to be racist and horrible.
But is he really
They made
racist?
Dave Chappelle.
Well, commentary on racism.
Okay, I mean, I don't look at Dave Chappelle and think, yeah, he's incredibly racist. I think, wow, he has a lot of interesting
Viewpoints.
thoughts and viewpoints on
He
racism.
gets to say things that we can't.
Well, yeah, that's why Dave Chappelle is amazing.
I know.
I still have to watch his new
He makes me
stand-up.
want to be black.
Oh, they're great, dude.
I have no doubt that they're fantastic. There was a void in my soul after Dave Chappelle left TV for a long time. Those were dark days. What's up?
That was the greatest time ever.
The only
This is why
thing that
nobody
filled
likes
up
you.
the days in college and high school
Good at
music.
the
Okay, like I said, nobody.
Nate,
Sorry, the
fuck
alcohol.
out of here before I go beat your parents to death.
God, I thought I was mean. That was just.
That's because they're the
Family
same
show.
age.
It's Friday night. All bets are off.
I am really actually upset that he could actually have been my kid. Because he's 18 and his parents are the same age as me. Or close to it.
My parents are in the 30s.
Woo!
What?
Yeah, that's why I was like, Nate, you need to leave.
Your parents are in their 30s? Yeah.
They started young!
Yeah.
Right? Well, no, my mom was
Marty, how old are
18,
you?
So I got you.
Because I think you're, what, a year or two older than me? Or younger than me?
No, I'm 30 this year.
Yeah, you're
Ah,
2 years younger.
old ass Marty.
I mean, he's not
Dude, you're like
oldest.
right on that age.
I know. That's why it's funny, moron.
Shit. I ruined the joke.
Jeez, let's see. Where's the map?
beat me,
Where's the
Joker.
map? Oh, moron. Moron's here. Oh, there it is.
You really are the Ebert of this conversation.
Alright, check this out.
God,
My second stepmom, my dad's wife.
man, I didn't know you was even alive.
She's closer in age to me.
I was yelled at to commentate. Chris, you're flying solo on this one. I got a
What?
match to play.
No, he doesn't.
I do, actually.
I am not commentating on this along. Get back here! You're my life
I
preserver!
got a match.
Damn it, Michelle, what is wrong with
He
you?
hates Jews like a lot. You can't.
Wait, are you the one playing them?
No, I'm the one playing. You blame me.
Get out of here! You're banned! It's banned now! Ah!
I'm really surprised I have an opportunity.
Alright. I guess I'm alone. And super ugly. Dude, is there anything I got to do for this? Like,
It just kind of goes.
Man,
Yeah.
you really could have told me, hey, Jordan, you don't really need to take out all that shit. I'm good if you're good. But no, this is cool too.
Well, you got less ships than me. That's why I let you take on more stuff.
I have
Every
three
now and
ships.
then, I think
I have
that
four
you have
ships.
to push
And more
play
upgrades.
Oh, no, I meant like
ad.
all three of yours put
every
together
like
still
it'll
isn't
play
one
an
of
ad.
these.
I mean, that's
I had a
fair.
lot more after I pull off one
do you
ship.
have to do it?
Yes.
When does that shit come up?
I don't know.
You're the worst.
I am the worst. That's why I don't do this shit.
Ryan!
He doesn't know it either. He's over there.
Michael!
No, wait, what are you worried about?
It should be set up fine.
What?
It should be set up fine.
What about this
No,
play
for the
ad
play
thing?
ad thing.
26. I have to go through
Do it
26.
randomly.
15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes?
He said
Fuck.
it's not lit up. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, on average
the
dice
paint.
results by turn 25, you might kill me.
It's right there.
Shut up!
But you have to do that.
I have crack shot. That's cute a little bit. Alright.
Huey Lewis in the news.
Place everyone. These attack, right? Within range 1?
How often do I click play ad?
Every time that he dies.
So, like,
Every other time.
Yeah, every time you can just do it every time we do
Whenever
this.
you feel it's right.
Alright.
No,
So wait, how come it's not showing them?
Like, what?
How come
No,
it's not
just
showing them?
This.
It's just, I just see me.
Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. I forgot which this
you have
was.
to open up the other one to see, like, the... over down, all the way down. And open up the, no, not literally, with the mouse, right?
Open that up right here?
Yeah, there you go.
This one?
Yeah.
Right here.
I like to, like, minimize it so you can see both, but that's
I
just...
think it would be the X one.
Two?
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
There.
same too.
So should I keep it on 2?
I mean,
That's where you guys
yeah,
had it
yeah.
on.
No one wants to look at you.
Yeah,
where it
that's
was
what I
originally,
agree
so.
with. So,
Do you want all of
yeah,
them?
yeah, that's better.
Do you want all of
So
them?
then I'll play an ad. Okay.
I mean, if you let me do that, I won't attack you in the first round.
That is so fair of you.
Because I'm attacking turrets. I'm sorry, Tourette's. I'm attacking Tourette's.
Make sure you get at least 3, Jorden.
No, he's taking all 5.
Damn. You just want ships. You own all ships. Why bother?
Because I want more.
That's greedy. That's greedy.
Dials?
So what are you playing League? Not you.
But right now I'm playing Zyra only.
Oh yeah, I only literally play Zyra. We do it.
What
What do you play?
So like,
The best Shadowrunner got kicked out of the academy.
I can like be around, like I'm around like platish, but man, like League is just my game where I just like, if someone says one wrong comment, I fucking go off the handle. It's the
I play Ziggs.
I do that for nothing else. Ziggs is my shit too. Like I fucking.
That's my main of main.
Last season I was like 20 and like 1 on Ziggs.
I fucking wrecked with Ziggs.
He's so good. Even before
And
that.
now I'm playing Galio because of the new. Dude, that guy ruins games. Because there are games where I should have lost, but because I'm Galio, we like win. It's not even funny.
I didn't even play against him because I banned like the.
You don't want to play mid and be Magic.
I need old Galio back, please.
Yeah,
I want
Galio.
old Galio back.
Because Galio destroys like all Magic mids. You got to play like Jin mid to like even have a chance. What? I know. That's what I'm saying. Like because now he's fucking dangerous.
I'm ready.
All right, back to the game. About ready to start with these 2 Falcons.
Oh, that Lily.
I have a kind.
Those are generic Falcons, correct, Marty?
No, I'm running Lando Calrissian alongside a generic.
Okay. Because you were telling me some bull about Imperials stealing these things.
Oh, no, these are Imperial pilots.
Okay, apparently he's just crazy. Yeah, I play League all the
Pilots
time.
that are killing Death Star turrets.
Yeah, just send me your thing on Facebook. I'll add you. It's mine's like,
I mean, I played as a
it's a weird
I don't
name.
play that much competitive anymore.
I don't really care. I love it. That's what I do.
ARAM?
Yeah.
My shit. I got
I love playing it because I can't stay in rank.
my gears been broke since like January.
But yeah, you guys totally join me. I'll destroy things on League.
Then after he was gone, I picked up the gun he dropped.
But
I said we have to play Aaron.
Chris, how
That's
much
why I
ARAM
prefer
did
to
you
play.
play?
He said,
I mean, he
Like
really didn't
almost
have
every
much
game usually is when I play Aaron.
How many wins you got?
can I move?
A lot.
Token.
How much?
I don't know the numbers.
I know my
Steve.
number.
I don't.
I'm at 1,500.
Jesus Christ, it's probably way
It's
more than
wins.
me.
No, 1,500.
Yeah, it's probably still way more than me, Steve. It's called I have a fucking life.
You're here. What are you you talking about?
No, this is part of life. I'm not playing League.
Already started.
I said the Falcons were going. They went straight for some reason. Somebody doesn't know how to turn.
Why would it turn?
I don't know, because you got turrets, dude. What's the point? You're just going to sit there for 2 rounds and shoot. That's Marty's plan, if you guys don't know.
So you roll for turn number 1.
Oh, I wrote. Cool. How many?
Because there were monsters, Dad.
And 2 hits. Can he dodge one?
Somebody had to go.
It hurts. We have seen before many a times that these turrets can really tear apart even the biggest ships.
Blank. Or sorry, not evade. So that's evade numbers. Neos and the evade.
I've told you the
My turn.
You can see how well Marty plays. Knowing crap I barely know.
It's dead, isn't it?
2 out of 3 damage.
Oh, it's 3 health.
What a great movie.
And he's got it. That's a turret for Marty.
I'm really hoping.
Turn number 2.
And as all of you should know, the most turrets nets you a free ship. Most likely a $15 value.
Focus token.
So if you aren't actually a player here, please join our league. You can easily earn chips. As long as Marty wins this game, because if he loses, it'll be really hilarious.
Hijack a penguin.
They're back to dials.
It should be penguin.
Ready?
Dolphins. We don't need dolphins anymore.
Hey, fuck you, dolphin.
I know, we don't even start. Dolphins are really.
Marty, a very aggressive player on his movements. A very excellent player, seeing as he won the league last year. Won last season, I believe, against Will, the Prince of Men.
Jesus Christ, I'm far.
We all rooted for Will, but clearly he choked like the Titans back in the day when they played the Rams in the Super Bowl. 1 yard, people. 1 yard. Ain't nobody in this live chat.
They left when Andy left.
It's all right. I don't give a shit. That means I get to swear. No. You're only going to hear it at the front end. Oh, here comes Melissa coming to tell me now. Michelle.
Her name is Mish.
No, it's Melanie. Or
Melody.
No, it's Mish.
Melodious.
Short for Mishu, which means pedigree.
Megan. Never heard of that one, but hey,
Melodious.
All right.
it's every other name except for mine. So.
Jorden, or Jorden, as some people know. Taking it very slow this game.
You can't fight a Martian.
Hoping the turrets do most of the work for him. It's obvious. It's not a bad strategy.
I lose nothing.
Family guy arrived in 6. He fights a Martian.
Marty being calculating.
That's an old one, too.
Range 1.
Marty getting these shots off.
That is 1 damage on that guy.
Please put a damage counter near that turret. If somebody has one. Because each of them, even the middle one, only takes 3.
Yes.
Some people said 5, but they were wrong.
Funny enough, I was told 2. So I did my
Well,
own
that's
math.
Brian just lying to you because he wants you to win.
Would've won
It's called
anyway.
nepotism.
Even if I
Put these dice on
didn't
the
take the
side right
turret,
here.
I probably
Those are my
would've
new
won.
friends.
Damn, so confident.
I tripped right at the turret.
I'm glad you killed an automated machine, Marty. They shall fear you now in their programming. There will be 2 1s next to each other.
Marty might be an automated machine himself.
He plays like one.
Machines don't grow beards.
Says you.
Yeah, it says me, and I'm right.
Look at Bender.
He had a rusty.
Get-
Get arrested by it.
Oh yeah, I count it.
That's not rust.
It's human rust.
Like that. It's rust.
It's called hair.
I demand.
Maybe it was programmed.
Yeah, like other people.
Yeah. It doesn't mean I'm not a good player.
That is not a lie or a boast. It's
I
just
don't think we are.
I don't know. You're about to see the Fortress of
I was asking a
Ineptitude.
question. Just really impressed.
ineptitude.
That's after I even
My
leave.
pilots are so inept. They
like-
don't move, but they just shoot you 360 all the time.
That's how we play these days in X-Wing. No talent, just turrets.
No, we're still.
Believe me, I'd love to get a couple of TLTs just so I don't have to rely on anything. Oh, they're gonna kiss.
That's what I've been doing.
Jorden not understanding simple directions. And Trump's wall has been created.
That's what I mean. Like, let's go with the.
You'll have an idea.
Focus on this
I know the
guy.
sign is going the complete opposite way. You kind of have to plan for that.
Turrets are X-Wing. He's being defensive.
So they roll 2.
Clearly afraid that he's in range of the middle turret. I don't think he is he?
Well, don't try to roll too hard.
And they would shoot both ships.
Yes, they would.
He's lucky, outside by like a centimeter or 2. Here comes an X-Wing. Who's piloting that X-Wing, Jorden? What? It's just a random ass. Damn, dude. He doesn't get a name.
It is.
Dang! Man, it was Poe! Can't call. Wait, why is the name Black One? Ah, you're in the 8 one.
PS9. PS9 Poe? This is the PS9 Poe.
I know, but they're all 8.
You made him an 8. You downgraded Poe. You took the best Poe and downgraded.
And this is why nobody really likes Jorden. He makes these mistakes.
No, it wasn't a mistake. I didn't.
So you didn't take the Power
was
Skill
on
8 Poe and
purpose.
make it better. You just took the Power Skill 9 one and made it worse for 2 points more.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
All right.
How much is your? How much?
Card. No, I didn't.
I was like, wow.
God, that's so awesome. I've made this mistake as well. Yes, William, this is.
Is that William Cazares?
Yes, is that how you say that? I was gonna say Cesares or
It
something.
is that one.
That's why he slapped me.
Carreras?
It's not week 6. He has
This is
wrong.
like week 4 or some shit, Will.
These are weeks right.
All I know is I'm 0-5 now.
Chris, ask that Will motherfucker why he slapped me.
Actually,
Hey, Will, why'd you slap Andy this biatch? That's what you get for asking the
no
question.
language.
That's why I said biatch.
I'm the one that cursed.
A-Wing going for a turret, apparently. And another A-Wing going for the Falcon. And Poe going for the other Falcon.
Minigun that just screams at you.
I wish I could understand Jorgen's tactics here. He seems to be quite insane. I wonder if it's because of I wonder if it's because of a brain aneurysm he might have had as a child. I'm not sure.
Alright, you ready?
Let's see if this pays off for him.
Turret against you.
I haven't played since December.
That's what I
1 damage.
1 damage on the turret. Turret or?
Turret. He barreled himself into range.
All right.
There you go.
Timeout, bud. I know how to play this game. You put them on timeout when they're good.
You heading out right now?
You coming tomorrow? All right. Oh, I bought another expansion for DC. I found the JSA one.
How many are there?
I'll probably be here around 4 or 5. But I'll probably play a game of HeroClix with Eric first.
Those aren't legal.
That was like, it's only a $10 expansion and it's like 20 cards.
Wait, did you target lock with Poe damage? You didn't take a focus on him.
I have plasma. I want to do that. I'm just in.
Marty apparently trying to teach Jorden how to play in the middle of the match. Jorden not caring for this in the slightest. 4 hits on the Falcon. Let's see if it works.
Spent the target lock with plasma.
I didn't use plasma. I'm out of range.
So you didn't take a focus on
I was in range. One. I didn't want to.
Jorden clearly frustrated right now.
nothing, 4 damage. Not like I care.
Most of the shields on one of the Falcons gone. I'm assuming that's not the Lando Calrissian. Is that the normal one?
That's the one I don't care about.
All right.
I was already on the Shadowrun.
So Tycho's going.
Choose nothing.
Yeah.
One, dodged it.
Using that strategy, because if you roll a nothing, you get to re-roll it into evade, right? Or
No, I have C3PO on that Falcon, so
Okay.
if I roll a 1, or if I don't roll an evade, we'll roll an evade. That's one evade.
yeah, that's what I thought.
I only get to use it one time.
Marty knows his stuff, people.
There's one, spend the evade token, and that's evaded. Jake, still no damage.
Point at me. I was like,
Or, yeah, Jake and Lando, still no damage.
It's brutal. It's brutal. This combination.
This turret again.
Straight up health.
Thank you.
Takes a 4th turret.
Let's go with another turret right there.
I doubt anyone else in Tier 1 has this many turrets now. Took the 3rd. Or 5th.
Jordan, you know how to play, right?
Systematically destroying everything on the map. Really, what Jorden should have done is effed him over and destroyed the turrets before he could take anything, and just take the loss and hope that no one else got 3 turrets or more. Brian, who has the most turrets in Tier 1?
I hope we have a good
He took all 5, Brian. And the Admiral has gotten red with rage.
I'm watching the tape. If there's any collision, I'm okay.
The Admiral bringing the hammer down. The sad part is, I don't think there was any collusion because Jorden is just this ridiculous. Why didn't you shoot the turrets?
I was out because I wanted the turrets to take out his ships more.
How'd that go?
And it did not go well
I
for
almost
him.
got shields off the.
Almost.
He's almost got half points on one of my Falcons.
Time to run, boys.
Where
are you gonna run?
Hey, if he can
My
kill him, he can
A-wings
kill
are
him.
super speedy.
You ready?
You're at the end.
I don't think it's going to
I'm
help
gonna
him.
move over here. That's a bump. Green maneuver, and he's gonna move over there. That's a bump. But he did a green maneuver, so he gets to take an action. That's gonna be
Marty analyzing the game before it's even over.
Marty, superior tactic ability. No offense to Jorden. He's probably good when playing children. We don't know.
For some reason, I
So we
thought
got
the
3
match
more
was
rounds
already
left in
over.
the game before it's
Dude,
over.
this game was over like 20 minutes ago, and we haven't even been in like 10 minutes of play. And I'm probably certain I should hit a play ad because this thing is going so fast.
I'm gonna take a focus.
Good job, buddy. Should take the target lock.
I guess I'll put down this one. Are you that knowledgeable in this?
No, but you know what?
It's really funny to have people.
I hate myself.
I know some, but I'm not the most knowledgeable. The problem is when we put the most knowledgeable guys in here, they sound like ass. Let's face this fact. Except for radio, that dude has an amazing voice.
Wait, you talking shit about this?
No, because he's not amazing, right? He's not amazing at this, so he sounds good.
Ken is actually really good at this, but he also sounds amazing. Problem is he just doesn't talk a
What
lot.
I said is that they should just get pre-recorded.
Oh, he has to turn the other way.
Matt's not bad. He just overanalyzes and sometimes reveals to people what they have forgotten and shouldn't be doing that. Whereas I can't normally do that because I don't know well enough. But I know enough to just like shout out shit and sound like I'm like John Madden or something.
2 hits.
Because clearly Marty is the Brett Favre of this game right
You
now.
need to start drawing lines on the screen.
I actually want that. Can we get that? Hey Brian, we need that like magic marker for the screen that John Madden has. So I can be like, and this is where everything went wrong.
Man, if you got the one where you can't do straights, that'd be
When
nice.
attacking, roll 1 for attack die. Action roll 1.
Looks like we got hit with a crit on the weaker Falcon.
Maneuver, receive a stress token. Too bad I'm not going to win maneuvers ever.
And Marty is really confident about all of that. It's a shame nobody has a bunch of ion cannons to tell him to shut up, but
It's not going to work because they're perfectly set up for just altitude.
I know.
If they move one forward, I'm not going to do anything. Nothing. So that's 1 hit.
It's a really, really dangerous game right now. If you ever really wish to learn this game, I suggest playing Marty and learning from your loss. Two more crits here. And it looks like
Alright, can't be assigned straight maneuvers, starting around like this, pile skill 0. So he's lowest pile skill, not lowest pile skill. Nothing happens yet.
Marty is super confident. It makes you feel like he stacked his deck this way, but he probably didn't.
Alright, so he's got 3 health left, and now you start losing ships.
This is where it gets dangerous, people. Let's hope Jorden knows how to evade. That means he has to roll the green dice.
Yeah, I'll go. So range 1.
Poe Dameron about to try and dodge. Why Jorden hasn't tried to get to range 3 is beyond me.
Are they on turns?
And his dice fail him.
They did. What do you mean? They did the greatest thing ever. Blanks, baby.
I was going to Luke Skywalker this, have a free focus token for 1 dice and a predator afterwards.
Clearly the commentator is confused here, but whatever. We'll just say everything went right.
Alright, and now let's go with a...
We take those.
Will says he slaps when he's happy. Focus, you quack. Yes, I believe that was focused at Jorden.
Is that even English?
That sounds like racism. Dang.
Wait a sec.
No, he's just saying focus. Because he was using Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
You got auto thruster.
What, are you done with Badger?
Yeah.
Okay. And Marty's hasn't severely
Yeah,
in a bad spot.
At this point, Marty's just rolling more dice, and that's
The only
in
thing.
most situations, rolling more dice is going to lead to a win. Just law of averages, everybody.
I was going to try to get to range 3 or something. But what TLTs are all range, right?
TLTs are range 2 to 3. But yeah, no, like the thing is when you're rolling like that, who needs luck?
Exactly.
It takes 2, but that's when you're only rolling 2 dice and you roll 3 hits. It doesn't matter how you do, you are in trouble.
Yep.
So we're coming back to dials. At this point, we're sort of in a regular, good old-fashioned Pennsylvania cat fight.
Pennsylvania cat fight. I've never heard this.
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
So.
Is this a family story?
Yes.
God damn it.
This dates back to the year
It's my take.
1783. The Revolutionary War was at its peak. The musical Hamilton was happening in real life.
If you want a good back,
And there,
I almost got it.
and there.
Just gonna keep whatever. Just keep going, man. I don't know how hard you're lying here, but I don't care.
Yeah, the whole thing's made up. I'm not gonna lie here.
Pennsylvania cat fight is something I'm gonna have to remember though.
Yeah,
Just so I could say that and confuse the shit out of people.
yeah, for sure. But like, think about it. Like, if it's not a Pennsylvania cat fight, what kind of cat fight would you have?
Back alley cat fight.
But okay, I guess that's fair. I mean, I can't really fault you on that one. That is true.
I'm sorry. All right, because clearly here Marty's not going anywhere.
No.
And Jorgen's just gonna have to fly around and hope for the best.
Yeah. At this point, I think Marty really just needs to play not to lose. As long as he plays careful, I mean,
Jorden has to kill a ship and run and stay out of range of the last Falcon standing. That's his best option.
Yeah.
But most likely that's not even going to help him because he hasn't been playing that well to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
That's
I'm
rough.
sorry, man. I just like messing with you.
Yeah.
I know you're good at this game.
Do you though?
Ish.
Damn, Matt. Just because you're in the same tier as him doesn't mean you can like fucking make fun of him.
I mean, and I guess that's gonna make my.
I'm terrible.
We haven't. Although I guess I should have said it because we haven't played yet. So now I've set myself up to.
I get to be a jerk because I'm the
Mark
worst.
the time right now. Save the clip. I will remember, and I'm gonna cheese you so hard.
You're gonna cheese me
And
so
on that,
hard?
I'll play an ad.
How are you gonna cheese me?
I haven't decided yet.
That's fair.
See, being the worst in the league, I get to say whatever I want about everyone else. But
yeah, at this point, like it's gonna right now, like the A. Yeah.
And here comes the pain.
So.
It's not gonna move.
Marty's going for the intentional bump here. It's definitely a piece of strategy.
Well, he has a lot of crits on it, so he wouldn't really be able to do many maneuvers.
Yeah.
But apparently, what do you do?
The thing is, he probably likes where he is because, for one thing, it's going to be very difficult.
No,
that's usually hard for him to accomplish. Like in his mind, Jorden very much probably thought, okay, the 2 Falcons are going to move, but And so he might be able to get a critical bump on one and open up a fantastic shot on the other.
Or I could just make Poe bump.
I'm working on that list
Ruin
for
his
you, by the
day.
way.
Yeah, that will, yeah. Without actions, Poe loses a lot of his power. Because without a focus, Poe doesn't do anything.
That's an R2D2 Poe.
Oh, well, then never mind. So, but still,
I prefer the BB-8 on Poe, to tell you the truth.
BB-8 is good, yeah.
Very valid shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The issue
Because at least in this situation, if you pulled the green maneuver, you'd be able to barrel roll first and not bump Marty.
Yeah, that's also an option. The issue is that once shields come off with that, they're off. So the advantage of running your generation, because that's such an expensive ship, like that's going to be a third plus of your list. You usually want to have some ways to protect it. And Poe power's good, but with 2 evade dice, you're gonna take damage, and you definitely have to consider that.
I feel like the X-Wing is a far more defensive ship than most, and I understand that it's not defense, it's agility that the green dice are.
Like, it's just the fact that it's got both. For the points,
Just go ahead, slide forward and bump.
yeah. Well, no, the reason the X-Wing
Marty
is so defensible
playing
is
for Jorgen once again.
because it's a 20-something ship that has 5 or 6 hull, and that's really where its realist defensive capabilities come into play.
Yeah. I just wish it had more agility, because it seems like it's a more agile ship than most, but nope.
Like that's
I feel like they shafted that one. I feel like that should be a straight 3-3-3-3-3 like the Defender.
Like that's the thing is that which at that point, like, and especially if it looks like he's also a bump Poe that is also stressed. That is not where you want to be in any situation, because especially with another Falcon sitting behind at range 1, he is ready to just
unload,
just drop those dice right onto his face. And like the A-wings are staying out of arc, which is good, but we'll see if we get a second bump. The issue is with they're only so defensible with auto thrusters.
And he's clear.
So he's good, and he's gonna line up a good shot, because that's what he needs to do. He needs to line up 3 dice shots with his A-wing each turn on one of the Falcons.
That's not gonna help. That's a 3PL.
Yeah.
I hope to God I can.
That's full health on that.
The issue is that's what he needs to do. Like, you can say it wouldn't help.
Some
but
tight maneuvering from
It's
Jorgen.
better than what
Proud
he's
that he can
currently got.
fly.
I guess I'll take a shot.
All right.
I also had
3 Cirrus on that 1 A-Wing.
I would have been all right either way. Good to know.
Marty going over his critical hit.
And you dodge it.
Although to go back to the earlier move where the one Falcon didn't move, Jorden actually played around it really well. Like you're seeing, he was able to stay both, and he was able to line up a shot
that's
with
some
one.
talented flying right there.
Yeah, like I definitely would have thought an overshot completely, but he saw it coming, he played around it, and he's gonna be rewarded with a range 1 shot. So good for, and
Not a bad hit.
No. That happens.
Crack shot.
All right, so
Taking out 1 to do 1 damage.
and that's just the shield. Otherwise, unfortunately,
It would have been great if it was the other ship he was actually shooting at.
the one that's actually damaged before. I agree. The issue with that is just that's the way it works.
I'm gonna go ahead and focus.
All right, so that's gonna be for 3.
3 hits.
That's gonna be beneficial.
2 hits and a crit. Trying to whittle down both at the same time for some reason.
You see, he could do.
I feel like he should have gone for the first Falcon with the second A-Wing.
Like, I understand being opportunistic, taking your shots where they lie. I think that's a good trade in a lot of cases. But in this case, he doesn't have the damage. Like, he needs to pick one, kill it, and hopefully have enough ships left over to kill the other. Because they're not going to go easy.
I agree.
Both of these guys can go full raid boss if you go after them exclusively. And you know what happens when there's 2 raid bosses, Chris?
I can take actions.
You die, you party white.
When I take a focus, I can
Yup, you would be correct.
Going after the stressed A-Wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea.
So Marty's gonna roll a ton of dice, and
looks like
he rolled pretty well.
2, possibly 3 hits.
One of those is definitely an eyeball, so it looks like we got 2 hits, and 2 hits, a blanket, and evade. Marty's kind of playing how he wants to modify his dice, because that's really the most dangerous part of the Falcon is the fact that they can roll all this dice, and it doesn't matter. Like, he just needs to roll average.
He's going on the red one.
Okay.
And
did you already spend your focus token for them?
So I take 1.
Jorden didn't roll well here, but he was able to get bailed out through his upgrades to only take 1 damage. And that sounds like a good result, but when you realize the A-Wings only have 4 total health, that's definitely a downside that you need to consider.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
See what we got.
All right, and we do have Will in the chat shouting out to his favorite historical author, Dumas, author of the Three Musketeers. To those keeping track at home.
Apparently, Will here is criticizing Jorgen.
No,
not going for the weaker Falcon.
He misspelled how to spell his favorite author. We're good here.
Dumas.
And
then dumbass.
Come on, didn't you read the Three Musketeers as a kid?
Yes, I did.
That book was sick. All right, we have a little bit of discussion over here discussing where Targalux are, where they are going, and how they're. At this point, especially if it's on a Falcon, that's going to be a lot of damage that's going to come through, no matter what Jorden tries to do, because if those ships are at range 1 and they roll 4 hits, he can't mitigate all the damage without an evade token and some very lucky rolls.
Here we go.
Which is not the end of the world, but...
One's a blank, though, because my
Alright, Jorden... Or he's defend.
Okay. Oh, I changed one of them to blank. Yeah.
I'm going to do my D-click.
Alright, so... So those keeping track at home, when auto thrusters triggers, which is when you're outside of the firing arc of the attacker, or you're at range 3 of the attacker, you get to take one of your blank results and turn it into an evade. If you need to roll 4 evades out of 3 dice, it doesn't help you. But if you need to roll 3 evades out of those 3 dice, it helps you a lot. Because it takes one, and especially if you have a focus, it makes it very hard for a primary turret to attack out of it.
Jorgen asking to see the dial.
Says after
trying to figure out what he's going to pick.
One of the important things to know in X-Wing is what your opponent can do, because then you can isolate what he won't do. That leaves with what he might do, and then you usually want to find a result that plays around as much of those things as he might do as possible.
There's damage on a Falcon.
Yeah.
Yep. The one without an actual figure is the one that's hurt really bad. For some reason, he didn't go for the kill.
Yes, that one is hurt very badly. Unfortunately, Jorden really isn't in a position to go after it, because the Falcon's just going to run away, and he would have to completely turn his entire crew around. I don't think he can go for it at this point. I think he needs to keep on his track, keep going after the Falcon that all his guns are pointed at, and hope he can make something happen.
I'd go with the ballsy maneuver and do 3K turns. Just fuck it. Go for it.
My issue...
No, oh yeah.
Who says I'm not doing that?
Yeah, I know. Who knows what the hell you're doing?
Yeah.
Clearly outthinking everybody else in this damn game.
And like the thing is, like doing a K turn on that
what's
Falcon,
your win-loss record right now?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, this will be three wins and 2 losses.
Damn.
But otherwise, I'm 2-2.
Not the highest, but still really good.
So to those keeping track at home, that was some super confidence from Marty over here. Yeah.
If you ain't got skill, hopefully you got confidence.
Marty talked the talk, but can Jorden prevent him from walking the walk?
No.
And from a look, sounds like he doesn't have high hopes.
Did you once? Did you beat me once?
I think I might have.
I think that is just what they'll do. So
you haven't played me yet, Jorgen.
But like I was saying, a 4K on the Falcon wouldn't be a bad maneuver, because that gives him a shot in arc on those A-wings most likely. And because the A-wings are not good at dodging arcs of the Falcon while still getting shots, because they don't have barrel, they just have the boost. And so usually if they're boosting out of arc, they're also bringing the Falcon out of arc as well. And I think in a lot of cases it's the right call, but I don't know if I can support it.
There we go.
The 3K.
Yup. Marty saw exactly what I saw and did the 3K. That is potentially going to line him up a very good shot on one of those A-wings. Potentially on both.
I'm just denying auto thrusters.
Exactly. Well, part of the quality of the shot is denying auto thrusters. So yeah, it looks like the A-wings moving forward. You see, normally if he had just gone forward, that he might have had a shot, but he. Ooh.
There you go.
He is living dangerously, but that looks like that's a potential range 1 shot with no modification on Jordan's side. That is going to hurt.
He's trying to kill.
He is trying to kill that Falcon.
He's got 3 health on that Falcon left.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it looks like. So because he was running R2.
Measuring your eyes before you did? No, just kidding.
Just a side note, because he's using R2D2, that roll was not as bad as it otherwise would be.
Yes, you did. Okay.
So he's going to get his shield back from R2-D2, which helps. Because normally a lot of people who fly Poe like to use the R5-P9, and you need the focuses. So bumping
What's
your
the
ships
R5P9?
is so at the end step, you're allowed to remove a focus token from your ship to regen a shield.
Oh, wow.
On Poe, that's really good because you don't want to spend the focus token, because spending
Yeah, it goes against his ability.
Yeah, because you don't want to spend it because it lets you keep Poe power up.
I'm going to go ahead and...
Although it does create some situations where you would spend it on the last attack you're going to face to mitigate a damage and you don't get a shield, but that's a break even, so it's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
How'd you lose your strength?
I did green, and then I gained it back because I'm...
So we've got... So that A-Wing is extremely stressed, and normally that would be an issue. But because of the magic of the pilot Tycho Kelu, he's able to keep going. So as long as he never needs to turn around, he's fine. He's fine playing his game, taking his actions, staying super stressed.
And doing a green maneuver only loses you 1 stress, correct?
Right, so yeah. So you're not, and like the whole point is that you're going to be getting stressed every turn, so you just make the right maneuver.
I'm there.
Snake!
2 hits, that's about as good as you want. And that's going to let him keep that focus on defense if he wants it. Which can be big game depending. Alright, so he does chip off a shield, which is good. As long as he can get through the counter, as long as he can get through the crackback, he'll be
Here
in a
comes
good
Poe.
position.
He rolls really well with Poe.
Blanks, so that's
Everybody run!
all right.
And then a crit, and let's see what we got here.
Damage sensor array. Can I perform
Okay,
actions?
so
Actions on damage
yeah.
first.
Like the damage sensor, I think that's definitely one of the better crits from Marty received there. I think he's fine with that.
And as we've seen, he's only pulled decent crits
Yeah.
that don't really affect him. So we all think he's stacked his
I mean,
deck.
but the thing is, a lot of the crits in X-Wing aren't that bad.
Don't you lie to me, Marty. You dirty, dirty man.
Rolls one. He's rolled 1 hit. So.
Dodged.
Alright, his natural evade doesn't even need any of his innate dice modification to survive that hit. That's not what he needs at this point.
Oh, yeah. You said range 2. I was like, do you
I
take
said
it?
range 3, I get 2.
Oh, yeah.
I heard range 2, but whatever.
Again, we are merely commenting.
No, I know it's range 3. It looks, I can eyeball that.
But as the interferes, we meddle not in the games of man.
Because I R2D2.
Marty clearly not paying attention for once.
And Marty assumed
Oh!
Poe had R5P9, but the R2D2 does pay dividends in this specific edge case. I don't know if he planned out when flying this list, but it definitely gives himself a lot of versatility you wouldn't otherwise have. Because you have to be very careful when you're flying Poe with R5P9, because a bump is super double bad because it removes the regen and it turns off Poe power. All right,
Going after the red one.
Marty's taking his range 1 shot on Tycho.
Now, though, I get to follow up because I have the time to
Tycho?
See what happens here. Oh, 3 hits. 1's a crit.
2 hits and a crit. That's about it. That's
Keeping it.
Definitely.
1 evade.
And auto thrust is
Cancel
big.
1, you lose a shield, you take a crit.
That's gonna hurt.
This could be the end.
High skill 0.
Still alive. Barely surviving that
For a
one.
card like Tycho, that's a big game because at Pilot Skill 8, one of his biggest skills is being able to dance around and sort of react to what your opponent's already done. At Pilot Skill 0 negates that advantage entirely. It's not the end of the world, but it does make it.
The question is, what is Marty going to do here? Is he going to go for that weekend A-Wing, or is he going to go for something else?
Taking it, I mean, we'll wait till Marty makes a decision before I weigh in what I would do.
I mean, that is the way to do it.
But as you can see, the tension is palpable. You could cut it with a 1,000-degree knife. You know.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yes, with a blade forged in the hot fires of Mustafar. And at this point, Marty is checking for certainty, measuring his ranges. trying to line up his shots. This is something you are allowed to do before you settle in and decide your targets. You can't figure out.
He's going for Poe.
Taking a shot at the ace, trying to knock him down a couple pegs and remove him from the game.
Han Solo. Turn the target like my focus.
So most people when they fly the
hits.
Falcons like using Han Solo as a pilot.
2 evades.
Poe is on it today.
Taking off that shield.
Which for Poe, that's almost like as long as he doesn't take another shot, it doesn't matter because he's going to do another green maneuver. He's going to get that shield back, and he's ready. He's just fine.
That is correct. And
So-
we are back to dials.
So at this point, Jorden definitely had a good turn. That definitely helped him. I don't think he took as much as Marty did there. Unfortunately, he needs to string that together a couple more times before I think he's all the way back in this game.
Surprisingly, Jorgen's fighters are not taking that much damage.
No, definitely not.
Really just the A-wing.
Like,
I can see that it's giving Marty a slight headache, but I don't think he's afraid.
Like I think Tycho at Pilot School 0 can definitely be problems. And I'm not super concerned because as long as he can get another attack or two with it, I think he's going to be fine. The problem is that at Pilot School 0, it means that Marty could potentially kill it before it takes another shot. I don't know if that's something Marty's going to prioritize in this round, but it's certainly an option that he could focus in on and try to make happen. Because removing one of those guns at the Falcons is going to remove a lot of Jordan's potential damage. And but at this point, I do think that if Marty can trade both his A-wings from one of the Falcons at this point and get Poe in a favorable position, I think Poe can carry it. I think that's what Jordan's trying to do here. I don't know whether he's going to be able to accommodate that and make that happen. I think that's got to be a strategy at this point, is try to trade. Because if he can create a favorable trade, I think Poe with his regen is going to be able to mitigate the damage from one of the Falcons shooting at him.
All I see is Jorden needing a definite amount of luck rolling those red dice in the next turn.
He definitely needs a little bit of luck.
Especially if he's going to keep going after the healthier Falcon.
Yeah. I mean, definitely for sure. But the thing is, if he keeps going at the healthier Falcon, if he thinks the ships are better suited to it, it's not going to be the healthier Falcon for long.
You out? See ya.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's also the other thing. The other thing that Jordan's issue with his position is that his guns aren't all pointing in the right direction. He's got 2 going after one Falcon that is quickly not going to be, and 1 pointing the exact opposite direction. And I think he needs to figure out a way to play around that. So Tycho at PS0.
I do.
How come you're not staying?
You're at 100?
How come you're not staying?
I have 99, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Tycho's leading off at Pilot School 0.
Yeah,
Apparently there are 2 Pilot
I'm
School
the
0
one
pilots.
commentating here. I don't know why.
So that actually helps Jordan out a lot.
Do your
that only
job.
That only gives Marty 1 total shot before
Why not? It's fun.
to kill Tycho basically before, so he isn't allowed.
All right.
So we've got Tycho doing his first maneuver.
A question. Andy, you're playing a real match, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right, yes. On the other table, the one you cannot see, we do have another rousing match. It looks like we've got a good old Scum versus Imperials hoedown.
Whisper, a Defender, and a Saber Squadron
versus a Shadowcaster, a Jumpmaster, as well as
Z95.
Yup.
Yep, and it looks like it's fairly even, and no one has gotten a flag yet on that match.
Yup. We got Whisper doing Whisper things, moving around.
Echo! You know what would be really nice right
Echo!
there?
Ooh. Putting a barrel in position, hoping to line up a good shot on the
Falcon
Jumpmaster.
moving.
But we'll come back over to the match you folks can see. All right. So Tycho's positioned himself in the spot where
I hate myself.
he definitely was hoping he'd have a shot on that other on the Falconless Falcon, but it does look like he's going to struggle to find that shot out of arc. So yeah, that's just not a good.
Marty taking a target lock.
He is gonna target like the other A-wing because I think at my point, if I was Marty, I would be thinking if he can get rid of the A-wings, he can deal with Poe later. Because I think Poe's going to be really tough to deal with. especially if Poe can stop bumping.
No. It's going to bump again.
Marty completely confident in that.
In all fairness, with a maneuver like
That's
that,
why I checked A-Wing style.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things Poe
Marty
could do.
showing superior tactics. Does that stress stay on, Marty? All right.
Because the issue is that if Poe's either going to bump or he's not going to have a shot, depending on what he did. Like he could have done, like, for example, a 3 slight towards our side of the board, and that would definitely give him definitely not let him bump. But I don't really see a lot of merit to that here.
Drunk eyes.
He would have the focus and auto thrusters to defend himself, so I don't think he would take any damage. But again, he's not shooting, and I think that's really what Jorden needs to do here. Unfortunately, I think his options to actually have shots are very wacky. Like, potentially, if he did a Talon roll away, that would do it.
A-Wing going to bump the Falcon. Is that Lando that he's bumping?
Yep.
So that's obviously not what we're trying to do here. But Marty, what crits do your Falcons have?
All right. On the Imperial nobody, we have weapons failure, boost stabilizer, and damaged cockpit.
So that's a severe
On the
hamperment.
Imperial handle, we have damage sensor array.
So Lando's basically operating.
Apparently, this is when Lando took a joyride during the Bestman situation on Empire Strikes Back.
The generic is definitely living on borrowed time and is definitely operating at much less than optimal capacity. And especially when you consider there had to have been some serious considerations when building the list to make all the points fit with 2 Falcons. Like, you can either have
A-Wing going for Falcon.
So the A-Wing take a shot and he rolls
one
hit.
hit.
That's not. You rolled one. All right, he only rolled 1 hit, but he did get the strip of focus token, which could matter.
I don't think it will. He doesn't have a.
So then, never mind.
Yep.
Take that range 1 right there.
So, yep, range 1 shot on the Falcon. No surprise here.
Oh, no. I didn't know if that was some weird Dengar. No. Sorry, on the Dengar's kind of a slippery tactic.
So Tycho definitely has some
Rolling
outs,
3.
but he is going to need to roll well to evade that kind of assault. He did not roll well, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a dead A-Wing. Tycho Chelu, spirit of the rebellion, leader of Rogue Squadron. Well, not leader, but a really cool guy in Rogue Squadron is dead. Yeah, no, Wedge Antilles led Rogue Squadron. Not Tycho Chelu, but again, he's pretty cool. Yeah. So we've got another range 1 shot out of the other Falcon, and let's see. Marty, spacing his time, waiting for the luck to reach its maximum potential in his hands, and letting them fly towards the star map.
What crust does that Falcon have?
I mean, Chris, we went over that. You're behind. Keep with the picture, bud.
I don't look at the comments at all. What do I give a shit if the Prince of Men is talking?
This is a family-orientated institution here.
Is it, Matt?
Yes.
I don't give a damn. As long as I'm not being a horrible monster, I think it's okay.
An action such as a boost, if it would take you off the map?
I believe no.
If you're like a little bit off the map.
Nope, can't do it.
So, even if I declared it and put the temple down?
Nope, it'd be the same thing as going over a rock. Which means that you go back, you're allowed to take another action.
So would you like me to play it through? I'll deal with it. Put you back. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
So you were like, right?
Yeah, I'll use it.
All right, gentlemen, let's see what you have to play tonight. Jorden in one hell of a predicament. Gonna have to figure out some good maneuver to outdo Marty.
So in the other game update, it appears that Vandy,
I know what I would do
in his
with that
zeal
blue
to
A-Wing.
go for the flag, he accidentally boosted off the map. But unfortunately, that is an illegal maneuver.
I'd fly right
not
off
allowed
the
to do
map.
that.
I do it like a 5.
While ships
scout.
can flee the battle with their normal
Try and
maneuvers, they cannot do
right
it with a
past
boost.
And I can only say this because, yes, Jorden has put his templates down.
So,
or I should say dials down.
Jordan's.
I want to get into the game before you
So yeah, Jorden is set his dials. He's hoping that whatever he's set is going to play around what Marty does. Because Marty's kind of in a weird juncture here with both the ships looking ready to meet head on again. Ready for the exchange of ideas that would surely occur in tactics. Because you put a bucket on your head and you hold your breath, you can make it between ships, right? That's how that works.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Marty, it looks like that's not the route he's chosen. They have all the information they need. So he veers off.
One of the first things Marty ever taught me when playing my first game of X-Wing, which was horrible, his placement of the dials. He knew exactly that he would not bump his own Falcon.
Yep, and then as a plus side, that really seals off a lot of the A-Wing's options. Like anything that he wants to do that's going to turn right is a bump now.
If that A-Wing isn't going 5 with a K-turn or something close to that.
Depending on what this other Falcon does, like I think he would have some forward maneuvers as well. Yeah, like the thing is, the K-turn here would be really pretty. He would be stressed, but he would have auto thrusters, which could potentially be big game.
All right, let's see
it would give him a good range one shot on whichever one he wants, and then if Poe's line up at the other one, there's definitely a real shot. But we'll see what he did. It looks like he's reaching for the 3 hard and.
Wrong direction.
So. We have a Talon roll and Poe, and it does appear that was not the direction you wanted to go. But in the game of X-Wing, once you set your dials, you are committed to them. Usually, if it changes from what you thought it was...
Now, we think that was a bad maneuver, but I think he wants to have more room to maneuver on the following turn if he survives.
That's certainly an option. But
I know what you're doing, but I'm just saying he might think you want to go for him. Yeah, see.
Not. Instead, you just parked nice in the mid-range one between 2 Falcons.
Was really hoping he went for the 5. But
now Jorden is definitely got to evaluate his options carefully. He could go aggressive and try to take a focus for his range 1 shot, and evade would be an option.
Don't know why he didn't go
to
for the 5 in a turnaround.
This is going to work out very well for me.
I have an action.
No, the Falcon wasn't stressed, Will. Shut up.
So you have a target lock or a evade token or a focus? Which would you like?
I'm going to take a focus, but I get a free boosted barrel roll.
All right, so he's taking the focus because with Jake, Jake does get...
Clearly no barrel roll possible.
No.
I stay there.
Yeah, because at this point,
crazy SOB.
A boost might have gotten him out of arc. Yeah.
You did it backwards.
Boost would have gotten him out of arc, but the turret.
You're right. So
at least he can
action.
shoot.
So like Marty's saying, the course of action is he could have boosted, then pushed for a focus, and used that to get a free barrel roll. Oh, he's not running push. So Jorden, yeah. Again, as you have seen in this, push.
Jorden getting to go first in the shot, hoping to do some damage.
Push is very common on Jake.
And he does a nice job with 3 hits.
3 hits.
Nothing, so 1 evade. Just take 2 damage.
All right,
taking 2.
He's pushing 2 damage.
Evening out this Falcon.
I mean, that brings him, looks like, to 4 damage. That means 4 more damage on the Falcon, and that is lights out. The issue here he's running into is that Marty has been able to... Marty has been able to spread his damage out masterfully over the 2 Falcons, meaning that he's done...
Even with a lot of evades, Jorden has to hope Marty does not roll well.
And the issue is that...
Yeah, no, I don't want
Well, whatever he rolls, he's totally screwed then.
That's okay as well. Let's go with the Predator just for the
So he's rolling Predator because why not? It's free.
Yep.
That's very much evadable. That wasn't fully
Dodges
evaded.
1.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's a damage.
Okay. Now, range 1 shot.
So at this point, like Jorden has to evade everything. Any damage on that Jake is lethal, and unfortunately, the A-Wing doesn't have any way to regenerate damage.
Yeah, that's painful. Well, I don't know.
Marty rolled very well. Jorden did not roll.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, rule 1 of X-Wing: green dice will always betray you.
That's why I use big ships. They don't have green dice.
You got me.
And this is a very special Greenfire Games X-Wing shout out to Michael Edwards, new to the chat. May the force be with you.
Is that the box? Box, what are you doing? Get out of here.
All right, but that brings us back to that.
We don't need your viewership, Box. Here, you know what? Just because you came in, here's an ad.
That is not true. That is not true, Mike.
Shut up, man.
We value your viewership as much as any other.
So what's the time?
All right.
That brings us back to the Isles. At this point, this is one man versus the world, and that man is Poe Dameron. I don't envy many people in this position, but if anyone can do it, it's definitely Poe.
Well, the options for movement here are very limited to what he can do to do damage.
Right, for
if
sure.
he's trying to run, I don't think it's going to obviously
Absolutely
help
not. He definitely needs to get some shots, because the thing is, if Poe can get, if Poe can,
he can do damage. Yeah.
If Poe, like honestly, I'll say this: if Poe can kill a Falcon this turn, which is not impossible, depending on the shot he gets,
I don't have a shot.
I actually think he's favored.
And Jorden being ballsy here. Let's see if it works out for the man.
Man, so those plasma torps, huh?
Like I actually don't.
I waited until turn 1. That would have been so nice.
Oh yeah.
I was just in range of range 1, so I can use plasma torps. You guys are gonna like this.
Let's see what Jorden has. But first off, the pilot skill 0 Falcon will move. Oh well, no, Marty, it will move shortly. We are still setting dials.
What?
Oh, we
already did it.
Yeah, we got. Yeah,
I need a judge.
No,
did you hear me?
I don't want to mess this up.
No. You can't get advice on your maneuver.
It's not advice. I'm saying if you can do it. Not saying what should I do. If it's within. Alright, so
Yeah, Marty, having a fun game here.
I'm already stressed. If I were to get that.
Nothing ever worries him. He's like Mad Magazine in body. You're like Mad Magazine personified. What me worry?
I don't worry about nothing. Like at this point, Jordan's really got to be careful.
I'll scoop over my dead body.
No,
that's kind of the plan.
Like at this point, Jordan's definitely staying on. I think that's a good call. He has chances. One lucky roll, and he's back. He's right back in the game, and I even think he's favored.
I've seen worse odds. I mean, Ken beating what the hell's his name? Bobby. That was an amazing tournament. If you can go back and watch that, any of you who haven't seen it, it was an amazing game. Probably one of the most exciting X-Men games I've ever seen.
Let's talk it this way. So Jorden gets a shot on one. He rolls. He hits eyeball, hit crit, which is not ridiculous. He uses Poe power to get a hit out of that eyeball, so that's 2 hits and a crit. Marty rolls 1 evade. That's hit crit. If on that he takes major explosion and a direct hit, that's a dead Falcon, and I think he's favored. I don't. Is that extremely likely? No, and I think there's a lot of likely courses of action lead to Jorden remaining a dog after this turn. But the fact of the matter, there are ways for him to turn around with one lucky roll. The dice which means you cannot give up, you cannot surrender, never give up, never surrender.
Jesus, Galaxy
Michael
Quest.
Scott, Winston Churchill.
No, it's Galaxy Quest. Jackasses.
What am I doing, Marty?
Get that shit right. Tim Allen didn't do a mountain of cocaine so you could get his freaking quotes wrong.
No, he sold a mountain of cocaine.
Yeah.
We all know he did a mountain of cocaine as well.
I mean, as a wise man once said, you miss 100% of the lines you don't take.
God damn it. I have a follow-up to it, but it's kind of horrible, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay, so at this point, Marty definitely played around Poe's potential shots here. He's really not going to be able to turn the corner and get a shot on that Falcon through most things. He could have potentially did a very small maneuver and then boosted to get a shot, but I don't even know if he'd be able to get that. So.
Sweat maneuver, some stress on him. That's about it.
I don't want to show you what I did.
You bumped.
I didn't bump.
Or did you just GTFO out of dodge and die?
Yeah.
Because you either bumped me and had a shot, or you.
What the hell did you do?
All right, too hard. Keeps.
Yeah, that's a bump.
So yeah.
Because you were either going to stay in arc, not have auto thrusters, and I was going to kill you, or you're going to bump me. Those are your two choices.
Yep. That's not the worst shot because
at least you get to shoot the other Falcon.
Yeah, like I don't think that's a terrible thing because he's going to have an auto thruster defense shot while being able to fire on that ship. So I actually think that's okay for him. He doesn't have Poe power because of the bump and the stress, but I think I can live with that if I'm Jorden. That definitely does. I don't think
You call him Jorden! That is his name!
Yep.
How many?
All right, fine. So again, Jordan's gonna roll the 3 dice.
Jorden!
3 hits, baby.
That's 3 hits. That's what he needed.
See, it's because he yelled the Yorkie.
Is it that?
3 hits, and that is that.
Jorden gets 1 on the board!
Like I said, coming into this turn, I thought if Jorden could kill a Falcon, I liked his odds.
Jorden at least gets some vengeance in this. Now he has to hope he can outmaneuver
But no,
and kill this
here's the
Falcon.
thing. He's going to be able to degree maneuver, take a focus, potentially have auto thrusters, and just sort of regroup and just take him head on. If he ever gets behind the Falcon, I think the game's over.
The other thing you have to think about is points here.
I mean, definitely for sure, but he's got half points, so I actually think Poe might have the point advantage as well, because he's going to get half points on the Falcon.
But the Falcon he killed was the generic one, so I don't know how much is on
The
there.
thing is, like, the Falcon, I don't think the Falcon's more than 70 points, and I don't think Poe's less than 35.
No, I agree with you on the Falcon.
Well, it looks like we got a total of 4 damage on the Falcon. Poe still has 2 shields.
If Poe gets 2 crits and they're amazing, he wins.
No, the thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, at this point, like, Yuki can literally stall the game out.
That too.
Like, regenning 1 shield a turn with the focus to make it really hard to push damage through with auto thrusters, like it's not impossible. Like just run away, lick your wounds, regroup, get your shields, and just you can run at him.
R2D2ing back one of those shields.
Because let's put it this way: if Jorden can trade 3 damage,
Marty
for 2
flipping down one of his crits.
I couldn't take that evade token. I had to flip this one.
Yep.
Which is nothing.
Yep. So the crit is flip, but like put it this way: like if they're gonna do passes, like Jorden can trade 2 damage, he's taking the boost.
To stay.
He's trying to get to range 3 in hopes of turning on the auto thrusters to keep
He's already
it.
in auto thrusters.
Yeah.
Yep.
But getting the extra dice as well, because 3 dice with auto thrusters is a lot different than 2 dice with auto thrusters.
You're in range.
And the boost did get him that extra evade dice. Will it work? Would he be better off with the focus? Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll keep that.
So that's not a good first roll, and he sort of knows that.
Luke Skywalker.
So Luke, he gets to do it again, and he gets to turn one of his eyeballs into a hit for free.
All right, Predator.
Yup.
And then I'll turn that into
So that's
3 hits.
3 hits.
Jorgen pulling 2 dots.
With auto
Dodging it!
And that's what I'm talking about.
Jorgen trying to come back.
Like, but I don't think it's trying. Like, I think actively, I almost like Jordan's chances.
You don't know Jorgen. He fails constantly.
I'm saying that
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here.
All right, if both the pilots had masks on and I couldn't tell who was who, I would like Poe's chances.
I like post chances, but
Yeah.
I'm me and that's Jorden. I don't lose to Jorden.
Oh, Marty's confidence is
So,
a borderline arrogance.
That was, I don't know about you guys, but like, I mean, I think,
I'm ready. You ready? I believe in you, buddy.
yeah. Like, I feel like at this point we need to turn off the lights because there is
For Marty
shade
to get that extra
everywhere.
ship, he has to win this game.
And like I said, like I don't know for sure, but at points, I think Poe wins on points.
Oh, no way you have points. How much is your other Falcon?
Like,
Only knocked out.
He knocked
The
out the
thing is, he
generic
gets half- he gets
How
Falcon.
much is your pole?
Probably close to 50.
no,
No.
it'll be between.
2? Okay.
I would
42.
consider that close to 50.
Yeah, 42. That's a lot. That's a big Poe, and that's something where like Marty has to kill.
But if
Poe.
that's the case, then Marty does have enough points because the other 2 are worth at least.
No,
close to
because
60.
half points on the Falcon.
Oh.
Jordan is absolutely at half points on the Falcon, and so that gives him all that he needs. Yep.
I'm coming back for him.
No, Jorden wants blood.
No, he wants to run.
Because like at this point, like he's thinking.
I mean, most of us would, to win this game and say, hey, we beat Marty, would totally run at this point. Jorgen wants blood.
I mean, honestly though, at this point, like yeah, he can run away, but like you do want to trade damage, like because even really unfavorable trades for Jorden are fine.
Here we
Like,
come, Falcon.
Jorden at this point would definitely trade 3 damage for 1
I
damage.
did the wrong thing. Nope, I messed up. I made a huge mistake.
The joust.
This is why I usually say he screws up.
You're Jorden.
I
Oh, by
hate
the way,
myself.
I take an evade.
Judge?
Yeah.
Why would you call Judge on that? You haven't even moved yet.
Yeah.
So now
Hey,
the
it looks
real-
like you're still in arc. What are you crying about? Do a
You're gonna boost in a range 1?
Now it's just a fucking range.
You're gonna boost it at range 1?
Marty's playing some mind game trying to figure out what Jordan wants to do. Jordan's trying to figure out what he can do.
Eyeball it.
The
See if
question
your
is, does he have
line
an
is
arc?
on that.
Because if he
before
has
you
arc,
do anything
he probably
stupid.
doesn't want
Once
to
you put the
boost.
tablet down, you have to boost.
Yeah.
So eyeball it to think.
So
see
now
if you have
he's
it.
trying to see, does he have a shot? Because if he'll probably take the shot and take the focus to give him a super defense and make it. I mean,
Well,
I
I was checking
apologize.
range anyway, but yeah.
I apologize, but Jordan's gonna play that he wouldn't.
That's why I just said.
Jordan makes those mistakes all the time. That's why I don't lose to Jordan.
That's why I said
I guess we'll
just
learn
check
today.
it before you do anything stupid.
All right.
I don't want to give away the answers here because I don't know it. But you
see,
do.
I'm of the
That's why you
theory that,
gotta.
they're in, that he's.
Focus token.
Wait, what?
He didn't lose his stress. Nope.
Oh,
He did not perform.
Marty's still paying attention.
Marty's
Knows his shit.
Marty's been given a gift. Can he seize the opportunity? Will his dice allow him to do so?
I guess blank.
Hit crit.
Oh yeah, you do have an evade.
All right, but
Dodges it.
With the power of an evade token and C-3PO, he escapes unscathed. Yeah. So now it's the return
Jorgen has a
shot.
couple of shields on him. Let's
So,
see
yeah,
if it helps
I
him.
can't believe I've done this.
Really?
I mean, I believe it.
Oh, maybe.
I keep that.
Marty's got a good
Forcing Jorgen to roll.
Reroll. Alright. Predator. And that's a
So,
Skywalker.
yup. So 2 on the second roll. Jordan is hoping to roll something. He rolls
And
nothing.
a crit.
That's 2 shields. He can live with that. One of those is probably going to come back after the next turn if he selects his maneuver correctly. So I think he's okay with that.
He probably should be doing a green maneuver anyways.
Yeah.
At least he'll get rid of that stress.
Yeah. And
And then he would obviously gain back that
and then
shield.
he has the focus, and it makes it very hard to punch through that.
Problem is I don't know the dial for the T-70 as well as I should, so I don't know if he has like a good hard green maneuver so he can keep within range.
I don't remember for sure, but I
hard.
do believe the T-70 does have a green too hard. I believe.
And that might help unless the Falcon just shoots off.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No, T-70's got a green 1, straight, 2 straight, 3 straight.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they don't have the hards, right?
Marty showing his impressive knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shit.
Yeah.
Once again, we all hate Marty for his know-how.
I don't hate Marty.
Shut up, Matt!
No one asked you, man.
God damn it, you're just a commentator.
I mean, the terrible part of commentating is that I offer my opinions without being prompted for it. That's the whole point.
That's why you're the Joe Buck of this goddamn store.
Yeah, and guess what, Joe? Like,
How long is the streaming going on?
111.
111. So it has been an hour and 11.
No, the streaming's been going on from before the match.
That is true. None of you
didn't
put
set
down
a
a timer?
Didn't they stop?
He was supposed to. I said timer, so I was like,
I didn't say I was putting on the timer.
Oh, god damn it, gentlemen. Guess what? You got an extra half hour now. Let's see if you survive that.
I mean, a half hour, that seems excessive.
I knew I should have asked you
Was
guys
the
if you
stream
pull
rolling for
one.
a half hour? That seems
It was actually rolling for a while
a
before
one
we did.
slight. I mean,
I would say you guys have at least been playing for 45 minutes.
that is not where he wants to be. Range 1 in arc without a shot back. You're not a
Did you
fan.
clear the stress?
It's a shame Poe doesn't have a barrel roll without BB-8.
Boost. That is the maneuver you should boost. I promise.
Marty helping him out a little bit.
Yeah, Marty giving some friendly advice to his fellow competitor Jorden.
That's correct, Jorgen.
Oh, you wanted to boost. Put yourself in arc. Deny auto thrusters.
yeah, for sure.
So,
I'm at least setting a
So-
timer for 30
So
minutes here.
Poe's gonna tank up. The issue here is definitely like getting damage on the hole. Definitely gives Marty an opportunity.
I will.
Because of this casual flag sector is one of the
All right, rolls a predator trying to get. All right, 2 hits. One of
Auto
you.
thrusters.
So Jordan expertly manipulates his dice to take 1 damage, which is good because if he would have taken no damage, that would activate Luke. So 1 damage is definitely you can try. You can
Steal my chair, man.
you can try to avoid both shots, but range 1 in arc is not when you're gonna want to do that. So I definitely think that was a good call on Jordan to not pop the auto thrusters and risk it, because with only 2 shields, he was in a pretty precarious position where 3 hits pushes damage on the hole, and he can't regenerate that. Marty does the one forward, definitely hoping to get a bump out of Jordan.
and big action.
Or even more, probably hoping that Jorden does something too crazy and going around. Jorden does the 1 forward for a bump. That works fine for him because that gives him a shield. And that means that he's not taking damage. So that helps him out a bunch. He's a big so Jordan's definitely got to be happy with the way that works. And now that since he's behind the Falcon, that gives him a lot of options because Marty can't. If Jorden slow rolls it, Marty can't slow roll it and cause bumps, just because the nature of big ships go so much farther than little ships. So that's definitely something that Jorden can keep in his back pocket.
Get out of my seat, man.
Keep in his family production.
This is my show, damn it.
It's our show.
You get the fuck out.
It's our show.
You wish. It was my choice to do this. You just showed up for your fucking magic crap.
This is a family production. Yeah, and lost.
This is why you should have played X-Wing, but you quit that.
I would have. I'm in the
Wait,
league.
you quit?
No, I didn't.
You ready?
It's ridiculous.
I was gonna say, I swore I saw you
Assuming
playing
the
like
thing is,
a
I'm
game.
saying that like
I hate myself. I knew it. Come on, please.
a 1 hard.
Oh, we're still good. I got really scared though.
So
Oh, maybe we're good.
he's definitely
Jorden is most likely gonna bump here like a fool.
a 1 forward. That yeah, that all should give him a shot. Not a bump. And that gives him a range 1 shot, so that is definitely exactly where he wants to be right now. The issue is that
No shot on me.
he doesn't.
That's what I was saying.
Wow.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He
for me.
wanted the
I
bump.
knew, it was that or the bank, and I knew it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and. Put that down.
Can you barrel roll?
No, the
No, he doesn't have a
the
fucking
T-70 does not have a
BB-8,
native barrel roll.
which is really strange. They should
Jordan's
definitely
contemplating a
have.
boost. He's obviously thinking if he boosts forward, he might be able to get in range to get a shot. And yes, he's going to be very upset because that either won't clear or it won't get him a shot. And it is the latter, no shot. That was
That secures my round for next round.
that gives Marty some very good options next round, and definitely limited Jordan in a lot of ways. I wouldn't have done that if I was him. Sorry, bud.
I will predator.
All right. For 3 hits, that's definitely what he wants.
A dodge and a focus.
You see, that focus would have came in handy, removing only 1 shield and would have helped him out a bunch. But unfortunately, his greed and hubris will be the death of him.
No, I know, because anytime
And Marty's just chipping away, making the moves he needs to make to stay in the game, stay relevant, and try to push damage through. Like he has to stay on Poe because
apparently Box hates you.
But yeah, no,
might as well tell you that.
Like Marty needs to stay in the game because otherwise Poe's just gonna regen his shields and do his thing, and it's gonna be terrible.
I think Marty has this game in hand pretty much. No offense to Jorden. The dude is so confident in his moves is ridiculous.
Like his moves are good, but again,
you would almost call him the Michael Jordan of this game, but he's white.
That's a 2
and
hard.
It's not basketball.
That's a bump. Like I said, Jordan, you can live with that. There's
Jordan
no
didn't
shots.
bump. Did he?
To recover no shields and give me even more next round.
So you said last round. We're good.
I had an advantage there. I didn't have to worry about you shooting me.
Oh.
For the bump, you can't recover a shield. So it was either die that round or...
Live another round then.
So yeah, Jorden is at this point definitely needs to consider carefully because you could try to line up a shot on Marty, but the thing is I don't know if Marty's gonna be able to fit in the direction that Jordan's going.
I'm not going in the direction he wants to go.
Well, why would he need to? He has turrets. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Well,
that's the only option, which recovers no shields. And now he's got a no shield Poe with the stress that I get to just hammer down.
The tokens end up everywhere.
Yep, it's a tough call for Jorden here. Especially when somebody knows all your moves in advance. It's almost as if he was
So
magic.
he's doing a 2 forward green or a 3 forward green now to try to get out of range.
It's freaking scary.
You see, that's the thing with experienced players. As you go on, you know what your opponent's going to
This is
do.
a bump?
That is a bump.
Oh.
I mean, Marty planned that. Obviously, he definitely knew that was going to be a bump. There was not a whole lot of chance that was clearing.
Let me take a look online.
Like that works pretty well for Jorden, especially because now he can plan that Marty's gonna have to move forward here, and that's gonna give Jorden a path away if that's what he wants. And then so it depends if he values the distance or the extra shield.
I know what Jorden has to do, but I am not going to say it, regardless if his template is down.
Right, because he does still have a chance to reconsider before.
Seeing that he has one shield back, he at least has a
activation
shot.
phase. All right, so now, again, Marty's trying to get the shots because he needs to push damage through, because once Jorden hits 3 shields again, yeah, we get to do this whole dance again. And, like, this is...
Now, hopefully, Jorden took the maneuver I was... No, he didn't.
One for shields.
Yep, he did a 1 slight. That gets him a shield. And then that also either lets him boost to get some distance, or he can just take a focus and become harder to hit. And that's fine.
It's magnetic, Marty. I know you don't understand that.
No, he kept sliding off his magnets.
I mean, magnets, how do they work?
On this one, I was torn on a couple.
God damn it.
What?
His magnet's too small. Not my fault.
No.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, yeah, come on. You didn't answer my question. How do magnets work?
You did kind of slide it over there, but that's
Alright.
why you don't slide, man.
All right, so that's a boost.
Hold it.
He was definitely hoping to break a range marking there. I don't know if he thought he was in range 1 or if he thought he could get to range 3 by boosting. But either way. Yeah.
Yep.
I think he was trying to get to range 3.
Even I could eyeball
didn't
that.
quite get it. And that's okay.
I will keep that.
So 1 hit. Definitely at this point Marty's banking on he takes the 1 shield, and he is fine with that because...
So if he rolls an evade, do you get to do your stuff?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because auto thruster is a May ability, so he doesn't have Well, it gives
Nastiness.
Yeah,
Marty knows how to pick him.
but at this point, like I said,
That's why he's the Brett Favre of this game.
I'm ready when you are.
I mean,
Ain't that right, Joe Buck?
I mean,
God damn it!
wait,
You're right.
You see, I actually think that Marty is the Tom Brady
Don't you
of X-Wing at the store.
dare fucking talk about the god that is Tom Brady.
Well, because I was saying,
Don't you dare, man.
let me argue. Let me make my case.
There is no case.
Because I was about to say.
Because here's the thing. Everybody had to think he sucked. He clearly has never sucked in his entire life. He's Brett Favre.
No, because I'm saying that because he is the Tom Brady to my Peyton Manning.
You're gonna want to walk away here.
And then
You're
for those
gonna
keeping
wanna
track at
walk
home,
away here,
that makes
man.
Will the Eli Manning of the group.
Do we want a sports argument to break out of this?
Could I get a replacement?
No.
This fool.
I'm done, so yeah.
Get
No.
your ass out of
Nope.
here.
Put him out of there. I'll take him.
Nope, not happening.
Let's go, weird hair. Come on.
Weird hair. Yeah.
I never said it wasn't good.
I need a haircut, so not really. My hair is pretty mediocre. My hair's mediocre right now. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So again, Jordan's just trying to clear some distance, and that's gonna give him a pretty advantageous shot here because that looks like he crossed into the range 3 band, which helps. Or outside, that even better. Because if you're outside of range 3, you don't take shots, and if you don't get shot at,
It's an hour from there.
it is very hard for you to take damage.
So you got 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So
Guess what? It's still enough time for you to die, boy.
I guess it's 5 minutes. At this point, there's a good chance that Jorden might just try to stall out the clock.
That's what he's doing.
If that's
Yeah.
the,
Like, he can try to maneuver and try to take shots at Marty and try to win through the old-fashioned way by
I
killing all
put
his
5
ships.
minutes on the clock.
But with 5 minutes, he only needs to survive a couple more rounds of shooting. And especially with the shields regenning every turn, Marty needs some good rolls.
Damn, we're stalling for extra seconds, knocking shit out of his hand.
All right, so
Why
Marty...
you gotta do that shit, man? Only real players go to the end.
Like, for this one, I think for this one, I definitely think this was a setup for the future. He was definitely trying to... not for this turn, but for next turn to get Jorden in arc. But
no K turn. Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken the K turn there.
I would have just shot him.
Thing is, you just want to regen
called-
shields, rely
Running for time.
rely on pose.
Yeah,
and
it's called I
natural-
have balls, Marty. I turn around and shoot you in the face.
He's not doing that.
I know, because Jorden ain't got no balls.
You see?
He was talking a lot of shit earlier, if you recall.
Yeah, but he's still willing to
All right,
fight.
so it's a range 3 shot. Poe is going to be very survivable.
Honestly, it's probably my favorite ship.
2 hits. I don't even see you turn those. They just like those eyes just come in.
Oh!
Dodging.
All right, so
Even
that.
better.
3. So
It hurts. It hurts, but 3 dodges. What?
yeah.
Auto
have a
focus.
focus.
Yep.
So he is
2
gonna-
dodges.
He is going
takes
to take a
crit.
shield, but that's a fine result. I think Jordan's okay with that. And this turn really.
You don't tell Jorden how he feels.
I said I think Jordan's okay with that. Okay, Will, we are in the final 5 minutes here. We've got a couple more rounds of shooting where Marty hopes to punch through the soft underbelly of the T-70. And
Totally didn't flip that down
expose
there,
Poe
Marty.
Dameron, hero of the resistance, to the
There we go.
cold, dark, cruel vacuum of space. But he's gonna try to regen his shields and just survive because he wins on points. Because again, he's gonna do that.
So they didn't win with turrets.
No, he doesn't need to win through damage.
He doesn't need to win on turrets.
So now at this
you have
point,
to
action
win
seems
to get the
interesting.
turret points,
Yeah.
which really kind of sucks.
He's gonna boost. He's thinking he's not in range 3 yet, but he will be.
That gives the Admiral point, the free ship.
It gets him out of range entirely.
Oh, just
like
barely.
Like I see these ships. I mean, Jordan is playing very well right now. When I see these ships, and I'm thinking, just take the focus.
I will say
survive
this:
the hits.
Jorgen here can fly.
Yeah, like he's getting out of range 3 in ways where I would be taking a lot of hits because I'm thinking, just play it safe. He's taking risks, and they're paying off for him.
Now you don't have a burnout slam on that, right?
No. Can't attack after slam.
Yeah.
I know, but at least you would get way up close to him.
The issue with that is you might get a bump.
Well, that would be.
And
what
then-
would be the problem? Because then you can't get
Boom.
attacked, and you can't attack.
But
But you're right there.
'Cause he'll get attacked
and he's
next
not going to
turn.
be able to get away.
Because you'll bump him from behind.
Who cares? He's got way more life.
But no, you don't. He doesn't want to be trading shots now. He wants to be shooting and not.
Getting shot at.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Like-
but here's the thing: if he came up behind him,
Yeah.
the only way he's going to be able to do anything is if he does a K turn, and then he becomes stressed, wouldn't be
Alright,
able to
so, yeah.
focus.
So yeah, Jordan
Less
boosted.
defensive.
Either trying to get into range 3 or getting out of arc. Probably the latter. But I think there's still a shot. Yeah, range 3 shots. So he is going to be defending himself without Poe power.
2 hits and a focus.
Spin the focus.
3 hits.
So 3 hits.
No auto thrusters.
What's
Three
it?
damage.
It's at range 3 though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got 3 shields.
So, well, it says,
Oh, auto thrusters.
Yeah, when you're beyond, yeah.
So he does take.
Still take 2.
He's taking 2 shields, so I think he's okay. But the issue is that he doesn't have a ton of time left. But it looks
Minute
like we are
20.
coming down to our
coming
penultimate
down to the
round.
wire.
This is our penultimate round of shooting.
Marty
ladies and gentlemen.
ultimately cool, not sweating in the slightest. I think he thinks he has this.
At this point, I don't think there's a whole lot of skill-intensive plays
Hell
for Marty
kind
to
of
make.
nonsense is going on over here?
But no, the thing is, Marty's saying chill because he's like that's the obvious move. I think he needs to rely on his dice being good enough for him to win here.
Well, now you
Everybody has
can't-
to
you
rely
can't
on their dice. God damn.
But no, I'm saying at this point, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it's luck. I think he just needs his dice to kick in for him and help
Somebody
him
go
out.
get Nonas and hit him with a pizza. Just like Joe Buck.
That's-
It's a reference you're probably not.
I know who
gonna get.
Joe Buck is.
No, the pizza reference.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Buck Jones, I think.
He was. I think it was for a joke, but like somebody hit him with
Alright.
a full pizza.
So Poe's going to be defending at range 3, so that does turn all thrusters on.
Predator.
All right, Marty's
Hopefully 3 hits here.
Real 2 hits,
Hopefully 3 evades.
3 evades.
You betrayed me, Poe.
All right. Well, he hasn't betrayed him yet. He just.
How
he
has
just-
he betrayed you? He was doing his job. He dodged.
Let's go to the focus.
So that's
Focus.
another 3 hits.
But he's got auto thrusters, right?
Yes.
2 dodges and
But
a focus.
nope,
So you take 1 damage.
1 damage. He is okay with it. That's again a shield. This brings us to the final round. Time in the round, ladies and gentlemen.
What kind of game is this? Like, was this capture the flag?
No, this is turrets.
So,
Oh,
ladies
okay.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is coming down to the wire, and we've got a scorcher for you up in here.
Implying anyone's actually watching this.
There we have 5 people watching.
I'm sure 2 of them are in the store.
Yeah, so that's 3 extras. So,
You know why?
You're
I'm not
like,
paired up with Chris.
I know.
so we're coming.
Kick him out of his seat.
I can't. His hair is too. His hair is too perfect. It'd be a crime.
So
to
at
mess-
this
it'd be a
point-
crime to mess up such a
Oddly
beautiful head of hair.
honed, but
At this point, Marty is just trying to get as close as possible and rolling the best dice he possibly can.
I mean,
this
isn't
point-
that the point of the game?
I know,
But no,
right?
but the
But
thing
you
is, that's
keep
all-
saying the same
But the
thing,
thing is,
Matt.
that's all he can. But I'm saying it because that's all he can do.
I can't
Like,
get
yeah,
a
so
word
it-
edgewise over here.
Don't even bother saying it. We all know what's going on
Like-
right
I
here.
mean, Poe looks like he's drunk on that magnet.
Like, at
Flying
this
in
is
the
the
wrong
point
direction here.
He's flying like backwards but forward.
That's it.
like,
Wasn't that
I
powdered
guess my whole
toast?
point is that there's a
Wait,
decision
wait,
tree in
Chris, wasn't
X-Wing.
that powdered toast man who flew forward
I don't think
by
they'll get up.
flying backwards? Am I the only one who watched Ren and Stimpy?
Yes.
I'm the only one who's-
I watched Ren and Stimpy.
He's taking the
I
focus.
just don't remember.
I just remember powdered toast.
Is that range 1 or 10? He would always have the.
I just remember
Checking
happy,
range.
happy, joy,
All
joy,
right.
happy.
All right, I was
For a
thinking, like, I
range
was-
two
I
shots,
didn't
so 3
hallucinate
dice
that,
versus
right?
2
That was
dice.
the thing that happened.
With focus back up. 2 hits and a crit. That's what he needed.
Good game.
That will survive. Jordan survives and wins on points.
Most
And
likely.
well, no, it's over. The game's over here.
Wait, you won?
Yeah.
Yeah, on points. He ran clock the whole
Jordan.
time.
The whole
Wait.
time, I went back to fight him, and then he fucked
So
me
wait,
up. I'm
how
like,
much
"All right,
are how
guys."
much are his
That
8
was
wings?
not a great fight.
How much are your 8 wings?
Pose 40 something.
Yeah, Poe's 42.
50 something.
Man, that guy is
Yep.
expensive.
So, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
42.
boys and girls, that is a
I still
fundamental
want to see you
lesson in
guys add
X-Wing.
this up.
It may not be it may not be flashy, it may not be cute, it may not be honorable, but winning on points is a valid way to win the game
Honorable.
because it's a game about pointing your spaceships and blowing up
It's
spaceships.
not honorable. He ran away the whole time.
Yeah.
So someone
It's an
fucking
X-Wing
what's-
versus
It is
the
not.
Millennium
It is not
Falcon.
honorable.
Why?
But at the end of the game, he won
No,
however he could.
hold on. Hey, shut up.
Hold on.
Talking here. Why would an X-Wing go against a YT freighter?
Because that's an Imperial pilot.
I don't care. Like that's his bad. That's his
That's his
bad
thing.
strategy.
I've never been
Oh,
a fan.
damn, yeah, he's an ace. He
I've
was
never
the
been a
best part
fan of
Force
running out the
Awakens.
Quick
clock.
question. Why did you grab the worst possible pole build imaginable?
Because I made this like maybe 5 minutes before I got here. I'm
Save it for the
like,
post-game interview.
You could have just done standard
Nah.
pole.
I didn't want
Don't
to.
fucking tell
It's
me.
1 point cheaper.
Matt, get the
Don't
fuck
tell me
out.
what to do.
This is
What?
my interview.
Good thing Poe was
Jorgen,
so
I'm a
sit your
grown
ass
ass
down.
man in the prime of his life. I can do what I want.
All right. Clearly, everything was going against you, but
Here, hold on.
you somehow cheated your way
All
into
right.
a victory.
What is this, fucking amateur hour? Come on, guys. Hold on. You're going to do an interview. Do it right. Get in there.
All right.
You get in there.
Good job.
Pretend you like each other.
Don't touch your
Jordan,
head.
scoot over this way. Okay. Chris, scoot over this way.
Man, I don't like scooting for nobody.
I'm enraged right now.
Why are you enraged?
I don't know.
All right. Good job. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Tell us your thoughts.
I think that we're not allowed to swear, right? I think someone was.
Do
talking,
you see me giving a damn?
Okay, well I think someone was.
I think he really doesn't care for you winning by time.
You know, I think
In any game that I've ever played, I don't agree with it, but it is a valid strategy.
To cheat to win.
It's just
I
in
wanna
Hero Clicks, it's horrible because everybody likes to
But
play like
here's
that
my
in the
question, Marty. In that situation, say this is regionals. This was your chance to win. Would you turn and fight that?
Yes.
As Poe, you
Yes.
would turn and go head
meta.
on.
Me and I would
Take the
definitely.
dumb Poe. It's 1 point cheaper for the
But Jorgen, please.
Jordan's. I wouldn't have Jordan's build.
Your 2 cents.
Actually, Jordan, I have to say, I think it's great that you won.
Thank you.
You didn't. So why didn't you turn around and shoot him? He clearly only had 4 health left. With a good enough shot, we probably could have had head to head.
Head to head, he has no chance.
So
Is that what you thought?
Dice can betray
I
you.
did try and go and hang out with him before I started running, and he messed me up. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Poe, we're dipping, and I dipped. And
You let him get to you, and you're like, I'm out.
we bumped twice there, so I got 2 shields back, and I was like, oh, see ya, and I just took off for the races.
That is a valid strategy, and I'll give you that.
And I think, I mean, I ran 2 A-Wings in an X-Wing, like a bad X-Wing, as he'll point out, and he ran 2 Falcons, and I was like, I don't want to play this game.
You do know what the standard Poe is, right?
Yeah, I just...
Yeah.
Predator, auto thrusters, R5P9, all you need. And that's 1 point cheaper than what you got.
Yeah, but, like, I was like...
Sometimes you can't build what
I mean,
you
I
really,
have
really
torpedoes
want.
on him. I understand that this is not...
Why do you have torpedoes on
Your
him?
build wasn't bad, it just
No, it
wasn't
was
great.
It was bad. Although, how funny would it have been if I torped you round 1 and smashed you with those torps? That would have been pretty great. I was just...
Wouldn't have done anything.
It happens.
I hit
happens.
for like 1 that turn, so like torps would have been
Wouldn't have
nice.
done that much.
But congratulations on the win. What's your overall score now?
I'm now 2-2. I was 0-2, so this bumped me up. I don't think I'll get demoted now, as long as I smash whoever I play next week.
Oh, sweet. I can get demoted. I'm going to go for losses.
And you get a free ship.
Oh, God.
No, he took
Well,
all the
it's
turns,
not like I'm
so I
going to get
nothing.
bumped up to tier 2.
But Brian's gonna be happy. He gets the ship now.
Yeah,
Yes, the Admiral does get a ship. May he choke on it.
I was hoping those turrets would do more, and they didn't.
Well, you know what? At first, I think he underestimated him at first, but then you started picking all those evades.
I got a free round of attack.
Because did they took off like 4 shields on the one
He
Falcon.
got a free round on me of shooting because I'm for turrets. And he
Wait,
got
were
lucky.
you? I thought the turrets were the ones that took off of like the shields on the Falcon.
I lost 1 shield from a turret.
Oh,
He
okay.
took off. Yep, he was rolling all crits. So I had 5
Well,
crits
good luck
one
on you.
Falcon. 5 crits on one Falcon, and that one Falcon was rolling 1 dice less.
Are you upset about this loss, Marty?
No.
No, didn't think so.
No, I mean he knows.
Marty plays because he loves the game clearly, and he loves to match wits with people.
Yeah.
And well, I think that's all. Hey, Andy, get your ass over here and shut this off.
No, my biggest upset before was I kept playing and nobody stood a chance and just kept winning.
But people have gotten better and better.
Yeah, this
Clearly.
is my 6th loss this year.
Wow.
Spiral Cupcakes, what's up?
Do you want to shut this off?
Do you want to share a cupcake?
All right, got my dick in this one.
That's okay.
Clearly, Jorden doesn't care about that.
Click stop screaming.
Every time you say girlfriend, I just think, yeah, sure, Jesse.
I think Jesse. You're better than Jesse, so I feel like you could do better.